We all have the same 24 hours a day, so why does building wealth and staying healthy seem to get infinitely easier for some people while others remain stuck? We often write them off by saying they just got lucky or they're a genius. But beneath the surface lies a massive structural secret. It's whether or not they've crossed a critical point to build a system of their own. People who cross this threshold no longer rely on pure willpower to pull themselves through life. Because the system itself generates momentum, they reach a state where failing becomes almost impossible. In today's video, using concrete financial and physical numbers, we'll break down the mechanism behind this automatic success system. The rich don't build wealth by burning themselves out 24/7. They do it by stepping into the compounding virtuous cycle where capital creates more capital. Let's look at the actual numbers. Imagine you put in the grind and build an initial seed capital of $400,000. You invest this money into high-yield dividend ETFs or dividend growth stocks with an average 6% annual yield. Annual dividend income, approximately $24,000. Monthly passive income, approximately $2,000. This is where the magic happens. The moment a $2,000 monthly passive income streams into your account, your asset system pays for your basic living expenses, your rent, groceries, and utilities. Whether you are working, sleeping, or taking a vacation, what happens next? The active income you earn from your job is no longer money burnt just to survive. 100% of it becomes pure firepower reinvested directly back into your asset engine. At this stage, even if you take a break or make a mistake, your wealth doesn't crumble. Capital breeds capital, and that capital grows your dividends, placing you safely in a failure-proof orbit. Intriguingly, this exact mechanism applies 100% to building your physical health. When you're a fitness beginner, every session requires immense willpower. You push yourself for 40 grueling minutes on a treadmill just to burn 300 calories, the equivalent of a single bowl of rice. One slip-up with a late-night snack, and your effort feels wasted. That's the friction of operating without a system. However, if you consistently lift weights and cross the critical threshold of adding 10 pounds of muscle, the entire game shifts. Muscle is the most powerful asset your body can hold. As muscle mass grows, your basal metabolic rate, BMR, the calories your body burns just staying alive, increases significantly. BMR increase, approximately 150 to 200 extra calories burned automatically every day. Monthly equivalent, approximately 4,500 to 6,000 calories burned automatically, approximately 1.5 pounds of fat. This is physical capital income. Once you pass this threshold, your body burns calories automatically, even when you eat and move the same as everyone else. Overeating on a weekend won't instantly ruin your progress because your internal system acts as a shield. You've created a body where failing back into quick weight gain becomes structurally difficult. So how do we build this unstoppable virtuous cycle in our lives? Think of a giant heavy iron wheel called a flywheel. When you first try to push a massive flywheel, you strain with all your strength just to move it a few inches. This zone where no visible progress shows is called the initial friction phase. This is where most people throw up their hands and quit. Consider water. It stays completely still at 99 degrees Celsius, but adding just one more degree to reach 100 degrees Celsius causes it to boil rapidly into steam, unlocking explosive energy. A 10% return on $1,000 is only $100, but a 10% return on $1 million is $100,000. At first, you must push using 100% of your own active effort, but once you cross that critical 100 degrees Celsius mark, system momentum kicks in from behind to accelerate you forward. Does it feel like your current efforts aren't producing any noticeable results? Are you exhausted from working out with no quick transformation or putting money into savings for tiny interest payments? Don't beat yourself up. It's not a lack of talent or capability. You are simply navigating through the stiffest, hardest friction phase right before the flywheel starts turning on its own. Stop relying on fleeting moods or temporary motivation. Instead, define your own critical point and channel all your focus into turning your very first wheel, saving your first $10,000 for a dividend portfolio, gaining your first 5 pounds of lean muscle mass, building a daily habit of creating and stacking valuable content. The moment these small initial turns accumulate to break through the critical threshold, your life will enter a massive virtuous cycle where failing is no longer an option. What is the first wheel you are going to push today?